the West Philippine Sea, a name that echoes with history, resources, and now tension. This body of water, nestled to the west of the Philippines, is more than just a maritime map marking. It's a source of livelihood for millions of Filipinos, a cradle of marine biodiversity, and a vital waterway for global trade. For the Philippines, it's a matter of national heritage and economic security. Imagine a future where Filipino fishermen can no longer cast their nets in these waters. Picture the coral reefs teeming with life, bleached and barren due to unchecked environmental damage. This is what's at stake in the West Philippine Sea. The ongoing disputes, particularly with China's assertive actions, threaten not just the Philippines' sovereign rights, but also the health of the entire marine ecosystem. Understanding the complexities of this issue, from legal frameworks to environmental concerns, is crucial. It's about protecting the rights of Filipino fishermen who depend on these waters for their livelihood. It's about safeguarding a marine environment that belongs to all of us. It's about upholding international law and ensuring peace and stability in the region. Imagine drawing a line around the Philippines, extending 200 nautical miles outwards. This, in essence, is the Philippines' Exclusive Economic Zone, or EEZ. It's a right enshrined in the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, granting coastal states exclusive rights to explore and utilize marine resources within this zone. For the Philippines, an archipelago nation, this EEZ is not just a legal concept, it's a lifeline. It encompasses a significant portion of the West Philippine Sea, granting Filipinos the sole right to fish in these waters, harness potential energy resources, and manage this maritime space. This EEZ is vital for the Philippines' food security, economic growth, and maritime security. It's about protecting the livelihoods of countless Filipino fishermen who rely on these waters. It's about ensuring the sustainable use of marine resources for current and future generations. China's claims in the West Philippine Sea, however, present a direct challenge to the Philippines' EEZ. Beijing asserts historical rights over a vast swathe of the South China Sea, including areas that fall well within the Philippines' EEZ, based on their 9-line claim. To solidify their presence, China has embarked on large-scale land reclamation activities, transforming reefs and shoals into artificial islands, complete with airstrips, harbors, and military installations. These actions have significantly escalated tensions in the region, raising concerns about freedom of navigation and the potential for conflict. Section 4. An ecosystem under threat. The environmental consequences of these activities are dire. The construction of artificial islands involves dredging up the seabed, destroying coral reefs, and burying them under millions of tons of sand and concrete. These reefs, home to a dazzling array of marine life, are vital for maintaining the health of the entire ecosystem. The destruction of coral reefs not only disrupts the delicate balance of marine life, but also has severe consequences for the livelihoods of Filipino fishermen. These reefs serve as breeding and feeding grounds for countless fish species, and their destruction directly impacts fish stocks, threatening the food security of coastal communities. Section 5. A tribunal's verdict ignored. In 2016, a landmark ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague delivered a resounding victory for the Philippines. The tribunal invalidated China's expansive 9-line claim, affirming the Philippines' sovereign rights in its EEZ. The ruling was hailed as a victory for international law and a crucial step towards resolving the disputes peacefully. However, China has refused to recognize the tribunal's authority or abide by its ruling, maintaining its presence and activities in the disputed waters. Section 6. Safeguarding our seas. The West Philippine Sea issue is not just a geopolitical dispute, it's a matter of survival for Filipino fishermen, a test of international law, and a call to protect our planet's fragile marine environment. The ongoing violations by China, despite the tribunal ruling, underscore the need for a united international response. Protecting the West Philippine Sea requires a multi-pronged approach. It demands upholding international law, strengthening alliances with like-minded nations, and empowering Filipino fishermen to continue their traditional livelihoods. It necessitates raising global awareness about the environmental destruction taking place and holding those responsible accountable.